Okay. Okay, let's give this a minute. Let me grab a cup of coffee to see if anyone's going to join in. I know it's early. Let me see if I can get someone to share this in a Discord server real fast too. Can you Okay, let me see here. All right, let's see here. Hey, what's up, Outlaw? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, JBF. Hey, Sammy. Good morning. It's very early, 8 a.m. EST, New York time. Yeah, I just got done doing the breakfast and off to school ordeal. So, Red Bull Coffee and Crime. Holy shit! I didn't know there was a channel named Red Bull Coffee. Did I know that? I'm starting to think I did know that. Can somebody please share my stream in the Discord server if you do not mind? Yes, absolutely. Dre is back. This is not clickbait. No, Dre's not the devil, but you can have your opinion. I'm about to give you mine. Fortunately, my opinion is actually accompanied by hard evidence, which you can find on this channel, rockAlot. You can go back to many of these streams I've done where we go through Dre's content and we fact check all the claims against Dre made by people like Molly Golightly and her friends, as most of you know. But for anyone that comes in, I want, just so my audience knows about everything. When I do these streams, I'm going to have to speak as if I'm speaking to people who don't know the full story. So if you're watching the replay and you want to skip past parts where I do that, I understand completely. And in fact, I encourage you to. But I'll keep any type of history very short, and I'll reference everybody to the titles of my videos on this channel, rockAlot, that were done around the time that the controversy against Dre started. Because my channel seeks to come into communities and, oh, Dre should totally sue. She can totally sue. And I believe she will at least sue Letitia and 4 YouTubers. I believe she will, even if she doesn't realize it now. But let me go ahead and get this started really fast. Let me just do some talking and then I'll check the chat again. And if I can get my mods to share, please, my PayPal link and money sign UNIRachel in the chat for me, because I don't want to have to type and worry about sharing my links while I'm doing this. Okay, so here's what's up, y'all. Dre McRae has done a return stream. And I have not watched it yet. See, what I want to do is watch it with you. I want to react to it myself live with you, and we're going to do that this afternoon, early afternoon. Okay? We're doing it early afternoon because if I do it now, there won't be as many people around. Most people are going to be busy. And we will be streaming this evening also, okay? Now, Dre, even though I haven't seen Dre's video myself, I've talked to several people who've watched it thoroughly and asked general questions, just so that I could come and give you first impressions on what I think about Dre's stream. Though I will refer you to my live coming up this afternoon. I'll schedule it in a few hours because it's daytime and I do have responsibilities and things I have to do during the day. So I can't schedule it right now, but I will schedule it as soon as possible, and I refer you to that stream this afternoon for my complete reaction and my detailed thoughts. So, as you all know, our channel came into this community as people who investigate internet scams and internet fundraisers, and also talk about and do commentary on YouTube and the internet in general. Okay. We came in because people at the phase where people were asking for refunds from Letitia due to her fundraiser that she did to try and get legal custody of Marvonne while he's ill, sick, and to get legal custody of Marvonne's child from Dre. That's what she needed a lawyer for, as you all know. And we came in and started fact-checking the story around the time that people started asking for refunds. We spent months because I found that Dre had live streamed very often, sometimes every day. And she had done this for so long, all these live streams, that I was able to actually watch their family from day to day to day, Dre's family, Dre, Marvonne, and their kids, during their live streams, to hear from their own mouths as things happened. And I did this live on this channel. LB, another YouTuber, LB, posted on Twitter about me not showing evidence about Marvonne and Dre. You are lying, LB. Again, you are a pathological liar. You need help. This channel has 2 months of live streams where all we did was fact check. And all we did was go and look if what Molly Golightly and her friends were saying about Dre was true or if it was false. Now, for those of you that have watched the channel do this fact check, you know that we determined that Dre and Marvonne did not do most 99% of the things that Molly Golightly and her friends claimed that they did. Molly Golightly and her friends did not just attack Dre. They attacked Marvonne, Dre, and the kids. And this is proven because when that body cam footage came out, again, real quick, summation here, and then we'll get into the new information in 30 seconds. When the body cam footage came out, there was a police report that accompanied it. We all know that that would be the case. I mean, you all watch true crime. You're all smart enough as people that I don't know if I'm locked up or what. Hold on. Nobody said that you were Molly, dingbat. I'm not Molly, you freaks. Wow, somebody mad. Can you still hear me, y'all? Oh, well, you know what was in the police report, Diamond Paul? Well, my bubble's locked up. Usually that means my stream's locked up. If you guys can hear me, let me know. No, actually, Diamond Paul, inside the police report, it says that Marvonne was treated at the VA with seizure medication. So I'm sorry, Diamond Paul, but you would know if you're not wearing a complete dingbat that sometimes seizure medication doesn't get rid of seizures. Sometimes seizures are more severe than that. But I get it. I get it. Someone who watches and believes things said by other YouTubers and doesn't fact check things themselves like yourself, you'll believe anything. So I get it. You wouldn't have a lot of life experience and wouldn't have a lot of study in different topics if you watch people like Molly Golightly. Okay. Now, the police report not only showed that Dre McRae was cleared in the very beginning with an in-depth investigation, but due to the lies that Molly Golightly and friends kept telling, their audience was calling and filing reports to the police, and that caused Dre and her children to be interviewed by CPS, DFS, local PD, and other agencies at least 5 additional times while they were trying to grieve their father and hold out hope that their father would get better. So now let's move on to the new information. The police report completely debunked Molly Golightly. It's why she only reacted to the body cam footage so she could make Dre look bad. And I'm going to completely and utterly annihilate Molly Golightly's reaction to Dre's video tonight, today, in the afternoon, and tonight on the night stream, just so y'all know. Let me say that again. I'm going to completely debunk and annihilate the lies and bullshit that was spewing out of Molly's mouth while she was reacting to Dre's video in my afternoon stream here on rockAlot, and then tonight on my nightly stream. So just so that you're all prepared, that is going to happen. Oh man, coffee, good stuff. Shuri, will you please share my PayPal link and $UniRachel for the Cash App link? Anybody who supports people attacking a woman who has been cleared by the police over 6 times, and you continue to keep attacking her just because you were wrong back when things first happened, you are a disgusting individual. Anyone who can't admit to themselves the truth of the situation and apologize to Dre for lying on her and her family while they're dealing with a suicide, not a true crime case, a veteran suicide, you're beyond help anyway. What you do is every time you attack Dre and every time you support YouTubers who do these disgusting things, you show the world just how unintelligent, uninformed, and nasty and evil you are. What you say only says things about you. Dre will be judged by what she says and does. Molly will be judged by what she says and does. I'll be judged by what I say and do. We live in a fair world here. We don't change the rules of reality and live in a fantasy like Molly Golightly does so that we can take money from people that are not smart enough to be able to do their own fact checking on the internet. Okay. We do the fact checking in front of you. And there is months of fact checking Molly and Letitia's lives against Dre on this channel. So people like LB who want to sit and lie to everybody and keep saying things like, Uni never proved anything. It's on, well, here's what I've done for you, LB. I have actually already uploaded the clips that prove everything to UNIRock 2 in short form. So people who don't have time to go through the live streams on rockAlot can go to UNIRock 2 on YouTube and see commentary videos that focus on the most important facts and prove to everybody the truth. And then if you want to say, where did that video come from? Where does that come from? Where does that clip come from? When was this said and all that? The information, of course, is given in the video, but you can see the additional context on the live streams because the live streams are longer and the commentary videos are shorter. Oh, I don't mind. Diamond Paul's welcome to give their opinion in the chat. If Diamond Paul doesn't attack anybody and gives their opinion, they can stay in as much as they want. You know, anyone who disagrees with us is allowed in my chat as long as they're not attacking people. That's the only time they're going to get banned. Disagreements are fine. Attacks, nope. So let's move on because as we all know, Dre did a video. Molly reacted to it. Well, before I get into a little more on Dre's video, Molly Golightly attacked Dre's looks, attacked everything about her. A woman who's been cleared by 6 different police investigations, additional to the first one, from separate agencies, one including Children's Services, interviewing the children multiple times, looking at evidence, looking at everything that's there. Anything that anyone could find, the CPS and the police investigated multiple times. It's in their police report. If you want to call the police liars, you can, but it's in the report. I get it. Molly didn't want to show you guys that police report. She just wanted to do the body cam and make fun of Dre and get you guys hyped up so that she could get more of your money out of your pocket instead of being honest with you. I get it. That's what Molly does. Anyone who can go search the videos on Molly Golightly stealing money from people while they're at work and getting caught for it and arrested in front of everybody, going out and lying on people, getting people fired from their jobs over complete and utter lies and BS. Anyone that wants to, you know, that can't just go out and search that, Lordy, So Molly has no credibility at all anyway. Molly's known for attacking victims. Molly really messed up on the Dre story because Dre is a suicide widow until Marvonne wakes up. And the update she gave on Marvonne is not a good one. Very sad. So let me move on. Dre gave us an update on Marvonne, and I'm going to ignore some of the things that she claimed, and I'm just going to stick to what she said about how Marvonne's doing. Oh, I forgot one thing. Molly said, I'm going to send more money to Letitia because Dre is here e-begging and trying to get money. Dre didn't e-beg a single time, Molly. You've been e-begging. It's funny you can't call out House of Williams and Betty, Bullhorn Betty, for e-begging, lying, posting bullshit to e-beg. But when Dre goes to talk about her husband's suicide and doesn't even ask for money, it's e-begging. Sure, she brought up that she was going to go back to work so that she could get money coming in to provide for Marvonne's care and the family. If you have an issue with Dre working to make money, then why don't you have an issue with what you do, Molly? Why don't you have an issue with what House of Williams does? Literal, by definition, e-begging, or Bullhorn Betty. It's because you're a liar. You're a hypocrite, Molly. You're evil. You are jealous of Dre, and that is why you have done what you've done this whole time. Now, for anyone out there who wants to say that I'm not telling the truth about this, prove me wrong. Dre streamed her, Marvonne, and the children's entire life. You can find these videos on many clip channels on YouTube, and you can see the source streams on Dre's Facebook. You can watch those videos yourself, and instead of having me or Molly tell you the outcome, you can go watch me react to those videos on my YouTube channel. Oh, wait, Molly didn't react to those videos. She ignored all the videos of her feeding her kids every day. Multiple. Where's all the videos of you feeding your family, Molly? If you want to say that a YouTuber's starving their kids, if I look at your channel and I look at Dre's, I can definitely know Dre never starved her family. But you, I don't know what you did. Oh, what did you do? Just buy food? Ordered food for your family, Molly? Then why do you have such a problem with Dre going to the grocery store and actually cooking with their kids and husband? Let's move on. Marvonne is in a horrible state. Now listen, Dre has a theory about a nurse. She thinks that a nurse watched some of the hate videos and that drove her to decide not to provide certain care to her husband. Now, Dre, listen. Well, first off, let me talk to all of you. When someone experiences the massive trauma that Dre has experienced, denial and these types of theories run rampant in a person's mind because the mind can't cope with the trauma that they're experiencing. This is not a murder. This is not a murder. This is a suicide. This is not a true crime case. It is a case of a mental health crisis. Those of you that would attack Dre while she's dealing with this for any reason are vile and disgusting. You guys have lost it. You've gone off your rocker. The only reason that Molly leads you to attack other family members of victims and tragedies is because there's a murderer involved, and she uses the hatred we have of people that commit these crimes to drive you to attack the family members. There is no murderer here. Marvonne was a sick man. He succumbed to his illnesses, his sickness. And you're sitting here bashing his family because a YouTuber lied to you. Check yourself. Wake up. Good God. It's beyond pathetic. I can't even find words to describe it. Like, shit, man. Let's see here. So Marvonne's not doing good. I don't want to tell you the update on Marvonne, so I keep dodging from it. Basically, Dre says that a nurse didn't feed him on her shift and give him water on her shift, and she lowered his feet from a pillow, and that caused some issues. I personally hope Dre talks to the doctors before she, you know, says things like this, but she is grieving. She is grieving. And she is, oh, by the way, anyone that's supporting Letitia still, why are you supporting someone that stole all the donators' money? Did she go file to help Marvonne? Did she file to help Raza? Oh, wait, Letitia didn't? Well, that's called a scam. That's called stealing your money. Where's the money, Molly? Where's the money? Where did Letitia, what did she do? Not with Letitia's money or your money, the donators' money. And they donated for Raza and Marvonne. So if Letitia can't sue to help Raza and Marvonne, she should give that money to Raza. Letitia should give all that money to Dre so she can care for Raza. Oh, wait, are you going to tell me that just because you hate somebody, you don't like somebody, they don't deserve, the grandchild doesn't deserve his money? Molly and Letitia took that money from Raza, Marvonne's child. Don't tell me it's not true. They told all of you, every one of you, every single one of you were told those donations were going to be given to save Raza and Marvonne. So if Letitia, by filing in court, if for some reason she couldn't file in court, all that money should have went to Raza. Right? No, Letitia should keep it. She signed away her rights to Marvonne when he was 1 year old. She signed away her rights to Marvonne when he was 1. She has no legal right to keep that money, to raise that money, or do anything with that money. It's Raza's money. It's the grandchild's money. Letitia has absconded with Marvonne's son's money by definition. Any of you that won't admit it is lying. I have the video clips. I can prove it to you. And I've already compiled those clips on UNIRock 2 into videos that prove this. I took them and what they did with that money. I took the video clips, I put them together, and I uploaded them into a commentary video on UNIRock 2. It's one of the newest videos. This is why I not only live stream fact-checking every single angle of every story. Oh, Molly shits on UNIRock saying he just streams so much and he's just a horrible YouTuber. Well, at least I fact-checked the entire story and then took the time to edit commentary videos and put them together so that people who don't have time to sit through those long live streams can actually see in a short, concise video what happened. Just because there'll be a lie to you, just because Molly will lie to you, it doesn't mean that the truth isn't the truth. I don't know why these people that support Molly and Letitia stealing Raza's money, running off with Raza's money. I don't know why you guys support Raza having his money stolen. It's really evil. It's really nasty. But you know what? You do you, boo. We're going to do us. We're not going to support Molly. We're not going to support anyone in the story. We're going to just support the truth. That's it. We're going to support the facts. That's what we're going to do. So what else we got here? Dre came up with her theory about the nurse. And I believe Dre, due to the trauma that she's experiencing, before she tries to continue with that theory, go and talk to the doctors. Go to the ethics board at the hospital. Just have them look into it. They'll tell you whether that time period Marvonne was supposed to have water and food or not. And they'll tell you whether Marvonne was supposed to have his feet lowered or not. I'm sorry, but I've been in the hospital for 11 months due to my disabilities. The VA hospital, the Veterans Hospital, the same kind of hospital that Marvonne was in. I was in it for 11 months out of a period of just a very short amount of time. You know, I spent so much time there. I felt like I was living there. And when you're in that bed for that long, not only do you lose muscle mass, you have to wear these cuffs on your feet and sometimes even other parts of your body. And they basically, they inflate and deflate and inflate and deflate. And they basically make sure that blood doesn't pool. And they make sure that you don't have cramps and you don't have muscle issues, muscle spasms, muscle damage. So we don't know why that nurse lowered his feet. We don't know why the nurse didn't feed him. The ethics board will find out and you'll be able to sue. But when you're in this amount of trauma that Dre is still in every day while she deals with this massive trauma, and people that are in massive trauma because their veteran husbands commit suicide do not need random idiots on the internet attacking them just because you're too evil to wait until Dre's done before you start to go at her. Wait till she's done dealing with this before you go at her. You want to criticize her, fine. You can do it in a way that's not unprofessional, nasty, disgusting, insulting. You're evil if you're sitting here bashing her and insulting her. It is factual. You can, oh, I disagree. You can disagree. That's fine, but you're still doing it. You're still evil. Okay. Marvonne is not doing good. I'll go into more detail on my stream. Marvonne's not doing good, okay? Marvonne is not doing good, and everybody should just be prepared, okay? Based on what Dre told us, you should all be prepared, because I know a lot of you really care about Marvonne and Dre and the kids, and because it's a suicide, no crime committed, no murder. Oh, but Dre ate powder. Marvonne did too, and he's an adult and he chose to. Dre did not brainwash him. Marvonne pushed it more than Dre. But Dre fed them vegetables. Marvonne was more of a vegetarian and pushed harder than even Dre did. Cooked more than Dre. I've watched it with my own eyes. Have you? I've watched all those hours of videos with my own eyes. If you haven't, then stop lying. Marvonne and Dre were about that diet. So if you bash Dre for that diet, you're bashing that veteran who tried to take his life due to his mental health crisis. If you bash Dre because of what Marvonne did and the choices they made. Oh, and let me correct 10 to Life and Molly and Letitia and LB's lies real quick about something. They said, and it's in 10 to Life's horrible lie-filled narrative of a video, that Marvonne and Dre stopped treating Marvonne at the doctor and seeked out alternative methods. Regardless of anything that you've heard, the police checked. It's in the police report, and Marvonne was treated at the VA hospital up until his suicide attempt, okay? Up until his suicide attempt. He was treated all the way up till then. He was taking his medications all the way up till then. He was prescribed all the way up till then. Regardless of what they liked, you can't sit and bitch because Dre gave him all this medication for seizures and shit like that and all the stuff happening, and then sit and say that she didn't give him medications or take him to the fucking hospital and just gave him herbs. Wake the fuck up, people. You're not talking about some petty YouTube drama. You're talking about a veteran's suicide. You're doing it because Molly somehow got in your head and got you to go real life against the wife of a veteran who's committed suicide or attempted to. Based on what Dre said, though, I think that he's not going to come out of it. And he seems to be in a very bad state. Now, this is to Dre. I don't think she'll hear this, but I do want to say something to Dre. Dre said if people would have contacted her in the beginning, she would have talked to them. I didn't start on this story. I didn't start investigating this story until 3 weeks in to the fundraiser. Now, I had done a general video 3 weeks before that, but I stopped looking into it. And I started again about 3 weeks later because I do a lot of content about a lot of things. Okay. Dre, I have respected your copyright. I've done everything in my power to respect your content and to respect your family and to respect this situation. And I don't think you were talking about me, but I just want to be upfront. You're always welcome on this show. You're always welcome on this show. I know this story like the back of my hand. And I will make sure that the truth is blasted. I've been on this platform for a very long time, and I'll use every single resource I have to get the truth out there. The truth. Nothing that favors either side. Just the truth. Just the facts. Again, LB is a liar. My channel, RockAlot, has months of every bit of video footage and proof involving the Dre McRae story. You can watch any of those videos and see it with your own eyes. UNIRocktv has the clip down commentary videos that seek for people who don't have time to watch the long live streams to see the best footage that proves what happened. Now, let me make sure I hit everything, and I don't need anything else to say before tonight's stream. I do have one thing to say. Only if you want to support my show. That's all it does. It's not going to get you justice or truth because we are YouTubers. No YouTuber can get you justice or any of that garbage in a case. And if someone's telling you they're going to get you justice for something and they're not a cop and they're not out there doing the hard work and they're just telling you they're an internet sleuth, you need help if you believe them. And that goes for every channel. People can show you the facts of a story. Well, then how can you show us the truth about Dre? I just explained it. Dre's a different case. Very few cases I've ever seen have streamed their entire day and their life for years. Let me say this one more time. All the YouTubers that are incorrect about the Dre story ignored hundreds of hours of footage that proved the truth. And anyone that wants to challenge me can go to that footage and prove me wrong. You want to say I'm wrong, Molly, LB, Letitia, any of you? Well, go to Dre's original live streams that she streamed for years, every day. Watch it like I did and show me where I'm wrong, because that's what I did to prove myself what I'm proving. To prove what I'm proving, I actually watched it. I actually did the work. You know, it's funny. It's crazy that all these YouTubers that are just 100% on this story, why haven't they gone through all this shit with you guys? Oh, because it takes months of actual work? Yeah, that's why they don't do any work. People like LB and Molly and Betty tell you that all they do is work. All they do is flip on a live stream and sit down and tell you what other people have looked at and looked up. That's all they do. You know how I know? Because that's what I do. I go through everything everyone's saying. I find the source of every fact that if possibly can. And thank God in the Dre story, Dre protected herself from all of the lies these people are saying by streaming her life for years. Last thing I want to say is about Dre. Molly said, go ahead and sue me. I'll counter sue. Oh, you will counter sue because you're getting sued, Molly, for what you did. And so is Letitia. I'm sure Dre's going to sue you. You got a lot of money. And you made all that money by lying on a veteran who committed suicide and his wife and children. And you can counter sue till your heart's content. But countersuing doesn't change reality. Suing doesn't change reality. Who's in the wrong, Molly? You or Dre? Do you have 6 investigations by the police to prove you're right, Molly? Oh, you have 0 because Dre has 6. Do you have years of video footage proving what happened to Dre and Marvonne? Oh, you didn't look at that shit. Well, Dre did. I did. Others have. And that's why we are up here debunking these liars and telling you the truth about a veteran's suicide. Why in the fuck did 10 to Life tell you that a veteran's suicide is a case that she's covering? You know why? Because they're all fakers. They're all the same thing that every other YouTuber is. People uploading videos. They don't have any special knowledge. They don't have any special access that you don't have. You can do more than any of these people. And if any of you actually looked for a couple hours at any of the source material, you did more than 10 to Life. You definitely did more than Molly. If you want to support my show, I didn't finish saying this earlier. It'll only support my show. It basically means I'll be able to do YouTube videos. Okay? So no justice. I'm not Superman. I don't want to be. I'm not your daddy. I ain't Molly's daddy. As much as she wants me. I'm just kidding. And if you want to support me, it's paypal.me/UNIRock or #UniRachel on Cash App. You don't have to. You don't have to donate. You don't have to support me. I'm a disabled veteran. I'm retired. I make my money from the VA. YouTube is just my bonus money. So none of you even have to. All it does is help me pay for the bills and equipment I use to do the show. That's a fact. Because I got a pretty damn nice computer, a pretty damn nice cell phone, and it eats a lot of energy. And it needs a lot of internet. And it needs big, beefy graphics cards. And they're very expensive. And I love it. And I love them. Well, anytime. Anytime. LB is a liar. Straight up liar. Tomorrow, I have an appointment at the VA. I also have an appointment with the DAV, and I'm going to schedule with them for them to fact check my military record. Because LB has been given the proof that I deployed. She's been given the proof that I was medically evacuated due to a physical injury in the line of duty, given the proof of my badges and medals, and still lied on me on YouTube about my military service. So since me sharing my DD-214 isn't good enough for you guys, LB, baloney, since me offering LB and her husband a Zoom call with the DAV and myself isn't good enough for them, I'm just going to go do the meeting with the DAV myself, but they're still going to lie. They're still going to lie. LB is ELLE space BEE or Leslie Bass. She's a YouTuber who helped Molly defame Dre, collect the money for Letitia to run away and take Raza's money and run away with it. And she is a vet basher and a liar. LB, Leslie Bass. She spells her name ELLEBEE is her channel name. Her channel name used to be for a couple years Leslie Bass. So no, Leslie, it's not a dox. Hey, Leslie, at the top of your channel, you'll notice that it's youtube.com/C/Leslie Bass. I don't know if you didn't notice that. I showed it on stream a few months ago, though, since you won't admit it. Okay. This afternoon, I'm going to be prepping from now until early afternoon when I will start a live stream. We will be reacting to Dre and what she said. We will be reacting to Molly and what she said. That stream, I will try not to go over a couple hours because I know it's impossible for you guys to watch a replay of many hours. I guarantee we won't finish it, so we're going to have to come back later tonight or just after that stream this afternoon. If there is some kind of extenuating circumstance, I might go longer for this stream. Again, it'll be early afternoon. So I think that's it. I think that's all, right? Dre, go to the ethics board of the hospital, Dre. Have them look into what that nurse did. They'll let you know if you can sue. And while you're doing that, go get a lawyer and sue Molly Golightly, LB, Justin Farall, and Letitia. They all defamed your husband while he was in a hospital bed. They defamed you and your children for months on the platform. They slandered you, and they did it so that the lies they told could be used. Hey, guess what, Molly supporters? Guess what, Letitia supporters? If you take away the lies that Letitia and Molly told about Dre, guess what they wouldn't be able to do? Raise money through the fundraiser. Let me say that again. If they would have told the truth about Dre and Marvonne, they would have had no need to collect all that money for the fundraiser. What? Where's that money, Molly? It's silly. You can yell at Dre, you can get mad at her, and you can scream, I'm going to give Letitia more money. Go ahead and give Letitia all your money, Molly. We support you doing it. But there's one other thing you're going to have to do. Tell us where the donators' money is. Tell us where all of those thousands of people who you and Letitia siphoned the money out of the Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo account into Letitia's bank account the day before she left the internet and ran off on a live stream where that clip is on UNIRock 2 in my Molly video. Where's the money Letitia stole? Because that was Roz's money. One more time. If Letitia went to a lawyer and found out that she couldn't help Dre and Marvonne and Raza, why did Letitia not give the money to Raza? Molly, you went too far this time. Anytime, D. No, Ms. Leah. You can find Dre's live stream on YouTube. Again, I'll be going through it all with you this afternoon. Okay? By the way, hey, Molly, guess what? Everyone I talked to said that Dre looked beautiful. They said Dre looked beautiful, that she spoke in a professional, respectful manner, that she had her thoughts together. She spoke kind. You could tell she was sad. You could feel her pain. Why is it that Dre seems to be, Molly, hey, Molly, why is it that Dre seems to be a polite, respectful person? And you seem to be like a vile, lying, jealous hater. If you want to support my show, paypal.me/UNIRock. It would help, but it's not required. And money sign UniRachel on Cash App. See you in a few hours. Like and subscribe. Almost forgot that. Like and subscribe to this channel and UNIRock 2. And if you're missing my live notifications and my upload notifications, you can get them at UNIRocktv on Twitter. That's @UNIRocktv. Thank you, Cherie. Mods, I'm going to need you in the general room in the Butterbot, please. Early afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, New York time. You know what? You guys want to go to rockAlot or you want to go to UNIRock 2? rockAlot or UNIRock 2? You pick. Before I go, you get to pick which channel. UNIRock 2 has over 20,000 subs. rockAlot's over 6,000. What one you want? rockAlot? Molly's Moose Knuckle has something to say, says rockAlot. Cherie says UNIRock. LG says biggest one. Rock Slot says Army Wife. You know what? Here's what I'll do. Since it's tied, we'll do a stream on rockAlot and we'll do a stream on UNIRock 2 in the evening. I'll let you know when it's going to be when I go live this afternoon on rockAlot, okay? But we will go live on both. I've been promising you a live stream on UNIRock, so UNIRock 2. So, yeah, it sounds good. See you this afternoon on rockAlot, and then we'll see you on UNIRock 2 after that. Okay.